Hi everybody, my name is Laurel and I'm with Art Spark Dance. I'm a dance movement therapist and I'm here today to share with you some dance and movement practices that you can use to engage in self-care. These are meant to help deepen and enhance the connection between your mind and your body and help support you feeling good in your body. So please take all of these with a grain of salt. Make them your own. You can join me in how I'm moving. You can make modifications. You can make it your own. Please just do what feels good and comfortable for you in your body. So find a comfortable place where you have some space to move. Maybe you've got a water nearby, and let's begin. So today I wanted to explore how we can use some body-based practices and movement to help bring a sense of feeling safe into our bodies and a sense of setting boundaries, both physical boundaries and emotional boundaries. So I'm going to put some music on to support us and I'll talk through it. So start by finding a comfortable place where you can rest easy, a place where you feel comfortable and neutral and it's relatively effortless to be in your body. We're going to begin by exploring using some self-contact and touch. So I want you to notice where your body is connected with the earth or where you're receiving support. Maybe it's the floor, maybe it's a chair, maybe it's the weight of your body on your body. And start by taking one hand and bringing it into contact with your body. So I'm using my right hand to squeeze my left shoulder. So this is a reminder to connect with the nerve endings in my skin and a reminder that my skin is my physical boundary. So this is where my body ends and my environment begins. It's where all of this out there ends and I begin. So connect with your boundaries, connect with your edges. The edges on your scalp, the edges of your hair, the edges of your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your torso, your back, wherever you can reach to bring your hands in connection with your boundaries, with your edges, or where you can feel your edges coming into contact with the surface and distinguishing between where you end and where everything else begins, where all of that ends and where you begin. So this is a physical reminder of what's ours. This is me, that is not. This is mine, that is not. So this can be helpful if you had an interaction that was negative and you want a fresh start. This can be helpful if you were around someone that was sticky or someone that tried to put something on you. This can be helpful if you feel like your world is getting too small. And so connect with those edges. You get to choose what energy you want to bring from the world around you into your body. So connect with those edges. Next, I want you to think past your physical boundary of your skin and out into the physical boundary of your personal space. Right? So this is your kinesphere. Your kinesphere is as far out as you extend into space. And what's part of your personal space? What's part of your kinesphere? That includes your body. It might include a chair. It includes whatever's part of your personal space and supports your body moving through space. So I want you to begin to see how far out your body reaches into space. I'm moving my arms out as far as I can reach, side to side. It's the space above you. How far can you reach over your head? How far can you reach out side to side? I'm going to transition from seated to standing to really maximize my kinesphere. So going all the way to my edges here, how far out do I reach? And now I want to add an image to support setting this personal space as mine. And so I want you to imagine that you can design this space that you're in. Maybe it's using your hands as paintbrushes, figuratively. And decide how you want your kinesphere, your personal space to be today. Your force field, if you will. It'll help you feel safe and set boundaries out in the world. Does it look like the kind of personal space that you might see coming out of a bubble machine? Is it iridescent and pink and purple and clear and see-through? Or is it like a fortress made of stone and no one can penetrate? No one can get through that space. Maybe it's a nest. So define this personal space for you. Define your kinesphere. And know that you are the boss of this space. You're in charge of this space. So you get to decide who gets to enter your personal space. You get to decide what energy you want to bring into your personal space. You get to decide what you want to leave your personal space, what you want to send out into the world, or what you want to keep in for you. This is a great self-care practice to remind ourselves of our boundaries and to remind ourselves of how we control what gets to pass that line that we draw for ourselves, whether it's the physical edge of our skin or how we're defining our personal space and how protected and sealed off or open and transparent we want to be. You get to decide. I hope that metaphor and that image helps you navigate through your day. I encourage you to bring that image of that personal space bubble, of that force field up for you in any moment where you want to really remind yourself of your own control, your own power, and your own safety. And coming back into contact with your own skin, whether it's with your own body or with a surface, is also a great way to remind you of who you are, where you begin, where you end, and ground in the comfort and sensation in your own body. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you. Take care.
Thank you to our ArtSpark funders: Texas Commission on the Arts, National Endowment for the Arts Creative Forces, St. David's Foundation, Austin Public Library, Cultural Arts City of Austin, and Donald D. Hamill Foundation.